Okay, so hello guys, it's me Gaming Star here, and today I am back with another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Last time we basically played Still on Turnabout, and this time we're gonna go ahead and start Recipe for Turnabout, a filler case. So let's go. The evidence and testimony have been heard and conclusive. The victim was alone on the table and he drank from the poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw! I saw someone else there! A man! He's the real killer. So with those lips. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle it. Just... I like the sprinkles. Why won't anyone believe me? Of course, it's pain.
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps the case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright?
This court finds the defendant guilty. The court is adjourned. I didn't read the rest of it. I literally didn't do anything. January 6th. Hey, Three Kings Day. Hey, so it starts in Three Kings Day. Alright. And Dia dos Tres Reyes Magos. It starts on that day. Okay, so if you don't know about Three Kings Day, why I'm saying that is because in Puerto Rico, where I'm from, it's basically like one more day of Christmas for us, basically. Ah! The start of a new year always makes me feel like I could take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So I've decided that our resolution should be... Zavadi! Take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe I hadn't more than enough mistletoe cake. Never. You've got to eat a cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal! Huh? Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you've got to explain to... Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? Oh, what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much. But... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? Have you forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes. I mean, no. Were you doing this on purpose? Haha, guess I'm dusted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that! The defense attorney gave an almost childish amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? A report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it, but I don't remember anything about it. When was the issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in the poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting the new year with one too. An article of December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. Second time. So, you know what I mean. So what about it, pal? What do you mean? I'm gonna celebrate my Three Kings Day. Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now, so maybe only sort of. Yeah, but it only happens your hotshots start getting too full of yourselves. But I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking the case back to court, got it? Sounds like we've got another first case of the new year. Let's tackle Gusto. I don't know. The judge already issued the guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get overturned. Guess the New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop in and need something, okay, pal? Thanks. Thanks, man. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on reputation, I guess I'm kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Alright, let's get a move on. Detention center. This is so nerve-wracking way to meet your client. Wonder just what kind of person you trick found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of time. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary and I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally utterly let down. Hi, are you... Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bride? Maggie Bride. Ah! Maggie Bride. She's the policewoman I defended at one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you quit? Oh, sure. Very funny. After the fifth rate defense job, come here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell me what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. That's one more disaster in my life. At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Maggie Bride. So how have you been? How come you've dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in the police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being at the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of Life of Maggie Bride, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in the French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure come through with me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. Then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. What happened? The whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Tres Bien. Tres Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smell was included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee, and then... One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup, and the victim just took one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I've never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she shouldn't have the motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright! Ah! Guess the answer to the question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of this guy. Guilty verdict. So if you saw the murderer, why are you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. How is that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope to fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? A poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw the other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. Looks big and scrawny. The other guy. I was the one who took the coffee of the 2 men. Oh, that was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. Music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and the emo musicians look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. A earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something? They must have been preparing to debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver? Get serious, Maya. Who buys CD of a group of that name that? What was the name of that group again? MC Haxa? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really. Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who pretended to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. We were wearing one of those super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double... I am here, too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been something. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't real me? I guess looking back now was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit... So the guy was nothing like me then! But he had spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to intimidate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers. Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Fun fact, this case was originally going to be for Justice for All, but it was changed to here instead. So this case was originally going to be a filler case for Justice for All. But instead it was remained for here. So basically it was just going to be for here. It was planned much earlier. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been full of course and meal bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. What? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bright always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find, just wait and see, sir. And I'll find out a single moment for good luck. Zane is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Zainop is actually Phoenix spelled backwards. Whoever has thought it's a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Zing home for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tres Bienes. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure, all right, Nick. Let's go check out the restaurant suite. Okay, let's go. Tres Bien. Oh, there's the crime scene. Did that for like a month? Wow, look at this place. Look? More like smell. What is that sophisticating scent of flowers in here? And again, girls like the kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here? Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and there's an open business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There actually really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one else here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Oh, what's this? It's a rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic? Sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I've always been my like clothes, aren't they? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. Huh? There's something stuck behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, look, somebody's scribbling a little page. MC Bomber. 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber's supposed to be. This paper is from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the points. Oh, you can see Masque, a little doodle. What? Sports is found in this bien. A paper found from the day of the murder. It's got to be clear. Ferme. The restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign writing in the doorman in French. It probably says open or close. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know Jack is about French. Flowers. Look at this magical box that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe the cash register that way. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip. That's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh, even I could have told that. Well, those are the kinds of flowers I know. Dang a bit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Goodbye. Oh, it's a coffee stain. Must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess the false police table. And that stain must have been poisoned coffee. I'm gonna go look in the table called K Maya. Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing that? That's the only thing we could really find. There's nothing else here. Look at these little trinkets tucked away in here. I've Mr. Armstrong collected all of them personally. You can see our bouquet of flowers, some pottery. Look, some fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. There's nothing much here. Yeah, I don't see anything, so, let's go to the, criminal affairs department. There's nothing here. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got so easy leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere, but in my courthouse. He's probably trying to rearrange the retrial case. I guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer's the right label. Oh, sports paper. Let's see. Did Gustin Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. That paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gustin got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found his paper in the magazine rack at Tres Bien. Really? That's strange. Tres Bien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at the scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir. MC Bomber. That's what the name was written on CD. Just like I thought. I like the masque on the... I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for the record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I think for sure. Master of Quran or Spirit Song or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was the victim's table, that means this newspaper must have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left us behind the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step on investigation, don't you, Nick? Alright, now that we've done that, now we can... Ooh la la! Oh, God! Alright, get ready, guys. I'm just gonna warn you that this is gonna be pretty shit, but let's go. Ooh la la! Bonjour! Welcome to La Tres Bien! Oh, what happened to Maya? She's frozen still. Oh. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurante. Kill me. Bienvenue? Avenue? Oh no, me petite tulip. Not me. Look at this face, like a lucky teen rated by his own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alores, you need this. Another big bath world, Meligan Norele La Rose. My personal recommendation. I can't do French for the love of me to save my fucking life. I need to get some French lessons. You think I need what? I did take Latin though. Oi, oi, just add a couple of drops of the mixture in la bath water and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's a Really? Ever la manesore? Who? Me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, no? For you, Montessori, I recommend this. Oil de Bragmont, maybe. You guys hear that? That was my phone. Oil de Bragmont, maybe a lint of oil. Or other peppermint of Clarice sage for the fragrance of exponential. Such an inviting recipe will bring out your delicious booty. Booty! Breaking! I haven't laughed this hard. Oh, I haven't laughed this hard enough. Oh God. I haven't done a French accent since last Let's Play. Oh! I haven't done a accent like this since my last Let's Play. Since Superstar Saga, when I was trying to, like in the Chocola. I haven't done a long one since Dream Team. That was months ago. The recipe bring out delicious beauty, Montessori. My beauty? Alores, if you'll be seated, I'll bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Mas bien sûr. I know the identity, Montessori. You are La Phoenix Wright, no? Yes. You know me. Nice, oi, oi. Don't forget the man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Xeno. Looks like everyone due to this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Ziggs has been leaving on people, don't you? Well, let me introduce myself to you again. I am Jane Armstrong, and Oh God! What have I done to her? I don't even know if I can. Without dying. So what does tres bien mean? I know tres. That means three, right? Tres, tres. Basically the same in Spanish, the same thing. In fact, French and Spanish is sure. No. Tres. No. Tres bien is Francais. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. So tres bien is very good. However, there's some words that French are similar to Spanish. However, French is most closer to English than Spanish. So really, English people would have more of an easier time understanding French than Spanish people have easier. It's like how Spanish people have easier understanding of Italian than English people understand Italian. French does have some words that are similar in Spanish. As a Spanish speaker myself, I can say that I haven't been to France, but I know for a fact that like there's some words that are pretty similar to each other. Who knows? I might be a little bit French. Who knows? My genetics might say French. Who knows? I have to get my ancestry test because I'm Puerto Rican. Who knows? Live European mix. Oh, very good. Oi, exactamente. La atmosphere is tres bien. La cuisine is tres bien. So it's like it kind of reminds me a little bit of Spanish, but it's not. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? La cuisine is not for all. Some people they do not appreciate la hot cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I've lost Maggie, I've not even enough aunts. So you're running this place on your own now. Oi, for la moment. And no one's answered my advertisement. Oh, poor boy. Please don't tell me what you say. I am la chef. I am la manager. I am so trained. I'm a therapist. Aromatherapist. And roaming what? Practitioner at aromatherapy. An art of zooming la soul with delicate floral aromas. Delicate. Their smell coming from the bottle earlier was anything but. What happened? Oh God, I can't take it seriously. I'm trying. I literally cannot take it seriously without So could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien, makes me so sad to remember it. Yet I remember it well. More than a month has passed since it. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing, but. So it's the 3rd of last month, just after the 1 the afternoon. A man who was in here for the coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is la truth. You know, it was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in la kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was already slumped in his chair. He was dead. What did he do? He was dead. Maggie had passed out also. This man who died, was he alone? Oh, I'm Manasore. All alone. I know the Maggie said there was someone else, but I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. Le man says the same thing. I can't do French to save. I can't do it to save my life, bro. Oh man, what? Oh man, old man. Let's hear this Vietnam veteran. I would say that a lot. This case is gonna break me. This is old man she mentioned. Has it done le murder? It was another customer in here. I'm gonna die in this case. What? Someone else saw it? My soy as if he was game alone that day. At the family murder, he saw it too. I have to take some French lessons. I really gotta take some French lessons if I ever go to France. I have to do that. I don't know. But the thing is, it was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were 2 people. Madame Mose, la lawyer, could not prove this, no? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Must be answer. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Ah, fuck. Hey, you know about this? I am not lawyer myself, then I would speak out there. But your defense in court is I was little, how would I say, lacking? Perhaps. Even a Frenchman who could not speak in English could have done a better job. You were very cool though. Oi, 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 oi. He's so handsome. Wow, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Are you fucking gay or what? Bro! Most likely. Every time you open your mouth, I can tell you're gay just because, I mean, come on. I can tell. It's kind of obvious though. Oh man, that is something I do not want to imagine. What about the sports paper? We found a sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of the customers was left behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen. You have no idea? What about people? Owner, chef witness the case is also animal therapy. Prosecutor Shannon Mystery seems to know me somehow. You have nothing else to say? I guess not. I guess you have nothing else, right? Okay, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and show a profile. What do you know about Maggie? Maggie was a policewoman once. Nisipas. Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oi, she was less suspecting about the investigation, man. Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her la perfume, happiness. Happiness perfume. Oi, blended from bergamot, and I've given to you before. But she's been arrested again and found guilty this time. This is true, and natural aroma of happiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was in the prime suspect after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? You've got to ask this guy for more info. Maggie's motive. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oh, hey, I suppose you could say that. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oi, is there anything at all between Maggie and the victim? Can it be relevant? So please tell us anything you know. Of course it fucking works. Damn it! Cyclops! No way, what are we gonna do, Nick? We just have to wait. What the? What's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone! Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it vanished in thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby. Mr. Armstrong, can I just confirm something with you again? Table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That this question you will have to ask him for yourself. Huh? I'm? The old man spends all his time in the park. Park? Oh, a park! What's park's that? Behind the restaurant. It's called Viet... I almost said it! God damn! I almost said it! No! Okay. I have this tendency to mistake it for Vietnam for some reason. I know it's supposed to be vitamin. For some reason, I said Vietnam. I don't know why, but... Vietnam Square. Thank you. Je vous impere, my dear. Let's go check out the Vitamin Square. I almost said Vietnam again. What the fuck is wrong with me in Vietnam Vitamin Square, bro? So this is Vitamin Square. I almost said it again! Yeah, see where to get the name from. The fruit screen. The vitamins at you. Hey, Nick, I almost said Vietnam. Why do I keep saying Vietnam? What the fuck is wrong with me? That's that guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? The grouchy looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds at the pigeons. He's not throwing seeds at them. He's throwing seeds at them. My grumpy those fruit levels there is too red. What you saw? Excuse me? Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes? I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds and pigeons? He's really chucking the seeds at them. He's got it. Go on! Eat this! Job listings. Oh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. Oh, disgust! Rook picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Huh? That's none of your business! Sorry, I guess I'll just take this magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back! Too bad. Now that you want to give it back. Job listings thrown away by the old man. Hey, that's mine! That ain't yours. I used to love this. Really? You? Sure. Finding if iron fills sand with magnets is the only thing to do. Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back then. You want them? No. The birds are so still, they don't even move. Hey look, pigeons. Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know these pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this way just by a smidge, Maya. Hey, old man, Maggie Bride. Excuse me, can you ask me anything? I don't know any Maggie Bride. Yes, you do, Maggie, the waitress at the restaurant. God, it's a disgrace, I tell you. It's another disgrace. A disgrace? It didn't say young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? You mean the youth of today? They don't even know shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is that you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Tres bien. Do you go to Tres bien a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve there is not food. Where's the sushi? The tempura, the rice? Tres bien is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not still snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up there. Just the waitresses! Practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. God's a miserable excuse for a restaurant. That place miserable. He certainly knows that he must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Just been regular. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy princess! You want food? Ha! Ha! Take that! He must be hiding something. He is. I should be able to see a cyclock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now. Remember, Nick, the Magatama is only alone. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets winded, she'll be more pain. Madame Asoy! Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is un different, but you have a good face. Different? Felix, Dionis, you have a pass. I will hear you. Bien, come with me. I'll teach you everything I know. Nick? Help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Let's go to the detention center. Nag isn't here right now. Comes back later. So let's go to the criminal affairs department. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? That's the one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just got started with our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all the other new cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And God, that's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again, yes, I'll make sure you get locked up for her too, got it? Maggie Bride. So the guilty party was Maggie Bride, huh? Yeah. Back then, when she was the police force, you were her mentor and she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know? It wasn't the funny looks, pal. I was just, it wasn't anything like, look, sure, I was her boss and she was doing her training, but it was that, nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Her big Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was, Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You had been blind to see what's in your mind. The victim. So I was wondering, could you fill me on when the victim? Glenn Ilg. He was a computer programmer. What the fuck is that name, Glenn? I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And that's all she did? She was taking his coffee on the day of the murder. Wow. Yeah, Maggie also claimed that he'd never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. He said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in our trial. You're kidding? What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm really busy. Haven't even got the time to sift these papers. Just look into yourself, okay? What could have happened? The investigation. Is there really a proper investigation? I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is that Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us. Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers in this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bride's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit base sometimes, but she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what did you think really happened? It is how contradictory is your testimony. Contradictions. The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. Even there's that CD. CD? Oh, yeah. She did mention something about CD. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned up the place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing his earpiece too? Yeah, but that was found in the portable radio in front of the pocket of the hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained the contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention a CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. What about the sports paper? What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. Just something on it. And take a look at this. See this right here? MC Bomber. Hey, what is it? I've heard the name from before. MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Heck's no good. I can't remember. He goes back to the way to go. Should we all know in love? Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done for the scribble. Handwriting, huh? That'd be good to know more about it in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this turns out an interesting clue. Sports paper given to the detective gumshoe. Alright, thanks. What about Gene Armstrong? The chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body's full of toxins! And he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him. Not like that, pal. Give me a break. It's not my time. Gumshoe, you gay? Gumshoe, are you bisexual or something? I can't stop thinking about his involvement with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. What do you know about the charming chef? So what exactly is it about that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case in any way. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you give the Thermite in everything? Well, this sort of stuff kind of important, gossipy stuff, you know, pal. Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you can report to me, okay? Don't suppose I get choice on this yet. Guess I better find out. Let's go. Alright. So let's go back to Tribulations. Poor Maya. Very strong. Send to the flowers. Wait, who the fu- Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I actually haven't done this case in a while, so I'm gonna be able to do this case. Let's go. Hello. Who's that just now, customer? She has a sort of dark aura about her. Ah, welcome. Bienvenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Ah, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how did I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I'm kind of hungry, actually. Waitress, So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work at the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Lunch special. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set for the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's a 20 set, so it's $20 of course. The 20 set. I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not very easy to get me a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? Well, should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen, a lunch special, please! With all the extra drink, side sauce, dessert, and gift! I don't get any of that! Just a moment, please, sir. Mine's really getting into this. So how much is this at lunch then? $20, huh? Both the drink side, salad, the desserts. $45! Honestly, though, like... Hey, wait a sec, Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here's a deluxe 4 to 5 lunch set. Whoa! Oh, this is by lobster abonu fricassé with a balsamy vig at it. Bon appetit! Thanks! Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, don't touch this. Well, are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wall doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered I got to clean the toilets. Hey, you can't be the just clean the toilets. The lesbian lunch special costs $20 by how unbelievably bad it tastes. Damn. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Kitchen. How was it when Maggie was said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya! What is it, Maya? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you showing me around? Some of my plans wasn't cool and show you off in the face. Better conduct my search in the kitchen myself. Let's go to the kitchen. La cocina. Oh my god, what the fuck is la cocina? What the fuck is this? There's the Magatama. And here it is, the famous Tres Bien kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Who the fuck even decorates their kitchen like that? Like, are you? Oh my god. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so you better be quickly. Wait a minute. There it is. 9 on the French special. I've never heard of the seasonings. Hey, Nick, it's contains oyster sauce. It's not used in Chinese food. Look! Right under the counter. Magatama, that's what he's doing there. What indeed? It's weird. Who the fuck decorates their kitchen like this? Like, I've never seen a kitchen decorated like this before. Like, what is this? What's this? Looks like treasure. Wow. Look at all those little bottles. Oh, they're therapy oils. That's so many. They're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. It's all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? This one's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? Doesn't you have a label eater? It doesn't smell. It's also liquid inside, I wonder. Hey, Nick, should we borrow this? I mean, this looking bottle, so you can hold this one. We'll find out what the constants are in there. What's this? Now, this one's a large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book in Clarence Armstrong's bedtime literate. Not exactly polarized prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. And it says, your best French accent with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors on a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea and know as I will do. I must lie to you. I must. That's not a good poem. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. It's not really much of a poem. Who the fuck Nobody! And I mean nobody decorates their kitchen like this. Look, listen. I can understand like a house kitchen, but like a fucking kitchen like this? Yeah, no. What are those lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give a nice and really homey feel, right? Lace curtains. You know, it was a cooking pot. I'd be perfectly happy to shove under those. How to responsibly that. Same for the seasonings. Hey, Nick, that contains oyster sauce. Nice. Cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for when it does. I like a good cheesecake actually right now. Actually, I really do want cheesecake. I'm actually pretty hungry for cheesecake or tiramisu right now. I'm not gonna lie. So it's building this. It must be the light blister of scheduled bonus. It's not what just ate lunch. Maybe, which is the only French dish I know the name of. So there's nothing else in here in the kitchen. Let's go to Vietnam Square. You know what I have to call it? Vietnam, because it is Vietnam, even though it's a vitamin, but I don't give a shit. The old guy's not here anymore. Trad is still someone has questions for him. Wait, what's this? A scooter, huh? In the middle of park lot. The wheel guard has been busted. I guess it must have been an accident. Totally wrecked. Ah! Whoa! I will not do that. Hey, so what? Okay, oh boy, time for an accent, bro. Time for my New Yorker. Let's go. I haven't done one in a while. Let's go. Hey, what's you think you're doing with my back? No, I was just... Ah! You've been messing with my new rise. That's what you've been doing. The new rise? That kind of an old model? Why? You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, what was it who did cover my saddle and crap, huh? Yeah, you gonna pay, catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? I had a beach so hard, I feel like you was smooching the express trip. Uh-oh. It's better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you're gonna pay. Why do I feel like this guy's the one? Why do I feel like this guy... Is it just my instinct? Or do I feel like this guy is the one that actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What you'll say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright. You're saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm the one and only. What? Out of my way, I got a cruise. Why the fuck do you have pink? Okay, this is a weird case. He's gone. Sure. Oh god, wasn't my phone, he was? Yeah, he was your phony, I could tell. He wasn't anything like me! Guess I better make another scooter. Scooter, ridden by my phony, the wheel guard is all smashed. What the fuck happened? And why is it pink? I thought it was gonna be like a girl. God, pathetic. Oh, it's you. Few friends from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in his eyes. Have you been here for the whole time then? I was a strawberry. It has some thinking to do. Oh, it's more like you have to do some carrying to do. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking the seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. That's animal abuse. Go on, eat this! This is regular. Are you regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there? Sir? Hey, you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Haha! Take that! I knew... Yeah, he has a, I knew it. It's all bad. Something's gonna be... So, we can't do anything yet. We have to go back to Gumshoe. Let's go. Here we go. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back with me about the newspaper gave me. Oh, by the way, you guys remember the Blue Badger from the Rise from the Ashes case? You see that there's a pink one. You see there's a pink one behind it, right? You see there's a pink one. You know that's actually, that she has handcuffs because they're actually together. This is kind of interesting. It must be in the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did it say? Did you analyze the turn-up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him in the restaurant the day of the murder. It's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Okay. So it's his. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name before. Oh, well, I guess I'll sit back. Don't forget to report back whenever you find it. Says what is. I got something I need to show him. Oh yeah, the bottle that we found. Here. You got one of those Roma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This one was mixed up with all the aromatherapy bottles, not the same. Doesn't even look the same, wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell. Huh. Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow the bottle for a while? Want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of the bottle are pretty important. Here we go. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Gene Armstrong? I've got the guy's number. I know his secret is. That must be the same secret gumshoe you're talking about. I guess I'm about to fill in the details. About the Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. What about it? I'm juicy! What about it? So what about Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever heard of lunch thrust bien pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason the place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean. He's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop of the guy is that he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about half a million in red. $500,000?! Are we talking dollars? Yeah, hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, the figure just took you by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Tender lender. Tender lender! That's interesting. No matter whatever, I come here to mascot here to greet me. You got that right, that's the blue badger. It was my idea, I made it, now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink ones? New, right? Yep, meet the pink badger. So that was called blue and that was pink. They're both called badger. You got it, they're married. So should I expect a baby badger next time I'm here? That's cute. That's kind of adorable. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to Vietnam Square. God damn it, why do I say that? I know it's supposed to be vitamin, but like, I don't even know why I said it, to be honest. I was gonna move on. Vitamin Square. Why the it's just such an easy way to... Alright, now we can actually get rid of Cyclops. Let's go. The SPN's regular. Here we go. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you regular at the restaurant that eats like so much? Is it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat. To eat? Is that not the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you've got to go to restaurants for that food at all. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof you've got? I can tell you the world. We will also go for this place's food. The lunch special. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu. That's a 20 set. The food at Tres Bien is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born other than feeding the pigeons. What a little crock! Tastes another story, but the price is nothing to me. So you're saying that you got there because you got the money to burn? Exactly. I've got so much cash, I got swimming in my money ball every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What are you fucking Scrooge McDuck? What are you, Scrooge McDuck, trying to swim in the fucking money? What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. The job listings. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would you rich retiree looking for a job? I was... I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh. I need to go to a restaurant for food. I just want to go... a Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those have to better be some golden beans! What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if that coffee there was really that great. No, it's not. But anyway. Yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly, what is it when hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir. But there's no free papers to read at the SPN. Here you go. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the machine rack at the SBN. So, what of it? This was the only paper, and there was dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? The restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one the customer happened to leave behind. Tell me why you're determined to hide the truth. I'm not hiding anything! I'm going to have to put this out of its misery. Listen, the real reason why you go to lesbians is... Here. What are you asking me about the girl for? She was the waitress at the lesbian. Ah! Fair, for the answer is a mystery. Well, why only old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant? It's the waitress. Ah! But I don't recognize that face, and you are probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking for the girl's face, but her outfit. That's truth, isn't it? You became a regular restaurant because of the waitress's outfit. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, the waitress was yours? Enough, please! No more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! The lesbian regular. Sir? Yes, that's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm dirty, wicked, simple little devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I just realized he has like the bump on his like in the eyebrow. I actually have the same I actually have like a little birthmark on my eyebrow. So it's the same one I actually do have. Even I get one of those lousy cups of Chavachino every time for $8. It's all because of the serving girl punished me, locked me up. Really? That's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll get to understand what it's like. You all know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that! I have a name, you know, boy. Show me some respect. Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. Won't tell you anything. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Don't believe this. He even broke his Cyclops and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Alright, let's go back to Trespian. Oh, it's that old man. He's still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well, and I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch! Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you, go like that? I guess. Hey! Sir? You again? Wow. I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play with the slide, alright? Play on the slide? We were so close, just a little more of a dispute. Pigeon. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me? Please, sir? Quiet! Can you see I'm fitting the... Mia! If you don't mind me, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course, certainly, I'm Victor. Even from beyond the grave! Wow! What you saw? About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking a cappuccino? It's like he's a different person. It's quite a shock even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the cappuccino over to him, you see. And? Was that customer alone? Definitely! He was the only person at the table. And he took the one sip of his cappuccino and he said something like, "Ah!" Then just collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Tres bien. Do you like the food there, Tres bien? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating those food at the restaurant really takes me back to the day of my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France! Oh, yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France! I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. Trespian's regular. You visit Trespian's a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, so you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of the chef, my dear. The chef, you mean? Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Armstrong's record. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh no, those eyes, I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy getting out of her hands. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things, mainly. Here's a pillow first, so be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. He was there when it happened, having my Giovacchino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about Chef. Victor's note. Convicted before a wicked man or woman. Repeat offender. Victor Kudo. That's really nice looking paper, though. It's really nice looking paper. If he takes anything again, you let me know. Actually, I might go to Japan someday. Who knows? Because my brother's gonna be put to South Korea. So who knows? Maybe I might go ahead and let you guys, like... I don't know if I ever do vlogs. I don't know. I think I should do. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. You've got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Ah, there's one white pigeon. But that's literally it. Let's go to Thespians again. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No, don't you leave me like this. I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a side clock, didn't he? I'm gonna break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you don't mind, but we have another word with you. Falling to hurry, of course. Ah, fuck my controller! It fell! Why is it always that these episodes are getting longer and longer? Alright. Now that we have the evidence we need. You're sweating bullets, boy. What's happening? I did not like this horrible feeling. Have you know the truth? What happened that day? Aloris, I will confess everything. Just don't doubt me. Huh? Well, that was a new word. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? A man who died in there had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000?! Oi, but after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. As is the motives that the prosecution gave her Maggie. As it is that she poisoned the man to get $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My Lords, you've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. No, man, sorry, you told me, but I've confessed to everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning lottery ticket was stolen by this person. You stole it, bro. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My sporcoimoy, why? You have no evidence. I'm not maske. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Oh, we already dealt with that case last episode. Last episode, we dealt with the maske case. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but even I have evidence to the contrary. I present you the proof that you have stolen it from the past. What is this? A bond? Oh, man, sorry, you know me so well. I don't have bonds. I have gay sex appeal. Oh, fuck. My oh, no. Please read it. Put some feeling into it. Convicted before a wicked man or a woman repeat offended. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? My boy! You want to say lie? You deny it? Do not make false accusations. It was blight. So you have any proof? I want the incontestable proof that you've been stolen from any of my customers. Your Magatama? You literally stole my Magatama! It seems all habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Magatama. And I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oi, oi, I have a weakness for our little trinkets and la figurines. And they just out. I cannot stop it. Stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, have you? Oh, it's not true. I'm just a timid little girl inside Manasura. Timid little... Okay, that's kind of weird. Besides, at the time, it was not a small trinket. Oh, you're gay though, aren't you? Oh, it was $500,000. My, no, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. I really know. Actually, you do. Oh, Montessori, is it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you and diapers need a large amount of cash? This restaurant's deep in the red, isn't it? Oh! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? I think I might have done a bit too far there, didn't I? We did it. Alright, here we go. Maggie's motive. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio of the earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. He had an earpiece. The winning number was announced in La News, I think. After a sudden, he exploded. Yes, half a million, he shouted. And the ticket? Oh, and all these tickets spread out to the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, you naughty man! I simply helped myself to put these tickets. What? La victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, Porcoy pass, aids out to so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket. How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. Winning ticket. I did not take it. La ticket of $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. My son, my fele. It was not. That's enough. Huh? Ah! Mr. Gadda! What in the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came here for coffee? Does he crave for coffee and know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets in the damn question. I'm an airhead. No, just a pretty little girl who everyone's laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. You had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, just a pretty face about my looks, I'm nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket, then? The one he's meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers. We'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Voila, you two, time to laugh at a pretty little error. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like you've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer, and certainly not again. To be continued. Alright, so anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, whatever. And next time, we're going to go ahead and start the trial. We're going to start part 2, the first trial. And, yeah, so we can go ahead and, you know, do the trial. So, see you guys then. Bye.